Hey everyone, Jerome Chiaro here with StudyKIK. Today I'm with Bill Arnold of Horizons Clinical Research Center in Denver, Colorado. Bill, very excited to be with you today. We're going to talk a little bit about your site and recruitment capabilities, and I know you're doing some good work over there, so let's get into it. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your site. How long have you been doing research for?
Well, Horizon's been in operation now for a little over 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about how long I've been doing research. Actually, I handle the business aspects of the company, whereas my wife was a director who's been in research for well over 20 years now. So, but the company's been in operation for a little over 7 years.
That's great. Tell us a little bit about your facilities. How does the center work, and what do you like to do there?
Well, we're a dedicated research center. We have. Right now we have 7 full-time employees, we have a part-time sub-investigator, and we have 4 PIs. It's a fairly large center. We have about 4,500 square feet, and we're in close to downtown Denver. We're really quite conveniently located for both subjects, as well as monitors coming from the airport.
And as far as number of trials completed, how many trials have you completed at the site, and what phases do you like to handle there?
As far as number of trials, it's over 100. I don't know the exact number. I think it's probably it's over 100, probably somewhere around 120 or so. As far as the areas that we work in, it's dermatology, internal medicine, and women's health. In the phases, 2 through 4.
2 through 4. Okay, great. And a little bit about the patient demographics. What's it like out there in Denver, Colorado? Why have you been so successful at patient recruitment and fulfilling these studies?
We're pretty unique here, actually. And my wife's from Chile. And when we started, one of our main goals was to target the Spanish-speaking population in Denver.
Mm-hmm.
We are the only center, probably the only research site in Denver, probably Colorado, that does that. Most of our staff is bilingual. Most of our staff is actually native Spanish speakers. So we really do target that demographic. And that's important in Denver because well over a third of the population here speaks Spanish. So that really enables us to do very well when it comes to enrollment. We're typically one of the high enrollers for our studies, often the top 5, sometimes the top enroller for our studies. When you're looking nationwide, we're not a big company. We're not a big research center. So I think that the difference is the fact that we can draw on that population.
Right. Keep the focus on the bilingual population. I think that's great. So tell us a little bit more about your recruiting strategy. I mean, what methods are you using? I know we're doing some social media with you on StudyKIK. What else? How do you reach out to these people?
Well, in a number of ways, probably like most centers. StudyKIK is actually turning out to be playing an important role for us. But we use TV, we use radio. We do use some print, social media, internet. We do have quite a few patient referrals, and that's where the Spanish-speaking population comes in, because that culture tends to speak to each other. And so if they feel good about something, they spread the word. So we get a lot of referrals that way also.
That's great. And I was looking at your website, and there are, I know you're tapped into social media, like you said. You have your YouTube channel. I mean, for a site, I think you're really ahead of the curve, and it explains why you have such high enrollment rates for your patient recruitment. I think that's great, Bill.
It certainly helps. Yes, definitely.
Good. Any final thoughts on your site and any upcoming news?
I guess probably I would like to say that our standards are extremely high. We get very good feedback from our monitors. They love coming to see us. We also get good feedback from the FDA when we get audited. They like the results. I guess that's bottom line.
Great.
That's it.
Excellent. Well, thanks for your time, Bill. It was good talking to you again, and I'm sure there's a lot more to come here from your site in Denver, Colorado. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.